There we go. The mic should be working now. Bless up to everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another stream on the channel. We're back live. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. No, I don't know how long this stream is going to be because I am off to London this weekend. So I have got to leave in a couple of hours. So it's probably going to be like a box standard 1 hour show. But I wanted to do a stream, chat about Liverpool, chat about a couple of things within the fan base. I don't think that's actually been spoken about enough. So yeah, bless up to everyone in the damn chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Smash a like on the channel if you haven't already done so. And yeah, we're going to be live for the next hour or so. And then, yeah, we're off to London. We're off to the capital for the weekend for the boxing. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. Make sure you follow the boxing channel, Combat Kings TV. We've got a boxing channel now. We've done a couple of videos on there, so we're getting that up and running. Big up to Katie in the chat. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm good. So I hope you're good as well. You're right. Isak must start games. Yeah, 100. We'll speak about it. You still think he needs time? Bless up to be a champ. But yeah, bless up. Yeah, bless up to everyone in the chat. See, we're going to be talking about Liverpool. We're going to be talking about how long should Arne Slot get as Liverpool manager? Because I've watched a couple of streams in the past few days, and I wanted to kind of really properly gather my thoughts more to see what the fans are saying. Have I missed anything? Massive. Have I missed anything kind of massive that should have mainly pointed out in other streams? So yeah, we're going to be talking about it. We might also react to a couple of clips as well. Big up to Dick. I hope you're well, lads. Big up, yes, lad. Prediction for the boxing. I think Conor Ben wins it this time. I'm hoping so. I am going to be recording a couple of clips. I'm posting it on the boxing channel. So yeah, I'm going to be making sure we do that. Actually, let me get it and put it in the obviously it's in the description, but let me pin it as a comment. Combat Kings TV. Yeah, so it's a brand new show on the channel. Let me pin it. Let me pull it as boxing channel. Let me pin that. Pin message. There we go. See, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to that. We're on the road to 30 subs on that channel. You watching UFC this weekend footy? Probably not, and lads, because obviously I'm in London for the boxing, so it's going to be quite difficult to watch that as well. What time is it? Like, what time is the actual card? 1 second, let me plug my MacBook on charge. What time is it, Ant? what time is the UFC? Because if it's on at the same time, I'm obviously going to be at the Tottenham Stadium, which I've been to the Tottenham Stadium quite a few times now, and so far in terms of people I support, so like boxers I like and support, and Liverpool, I've never gone to the Tottenham Stadium and basically quote unquote won. Like I've seen AJ fight there, he lost. Conor Ben fight there, he lost. I've seen Liverpool play there, they lost. So yeah. You know what? It's the best stadium in the UK outside of Anfield, but in terms of we ain't got a great record there, but it is what it is. But yeah, bless up to everyone in the chat. So yeah, we've pinned the Combat Kings TV channel. We've uploaded a couple of videos, a couple of shorts, but yeah, we're getting it up and running, and yeah, it's in America. To be honest, probably not. Because obviously I'm off. I've got a long trip to London obviously today. So and obviously I'm there for the weekend. But I'll probably watch it on the train back and like the highlights, because by the time I come out of the stadium, get back to my hotel, had some food and done some stuff, it'll be like 1 a.m. I'm gonna be absolutely knackered. Main event 3 a.m. Yeah, probably not, because obviously I've got the train home the next day. So I'll probably watch like the highlights on the train home. Who's actually fighting? Because I've not actually seen the cards. I've mainly been focusing on the boxing as opposed to the football. One sec, chat. Yeah, let me bless up the chat as always. They're always good. Big up Curtis, slap the likes, big up yourself. Thoughts on Isak barely getting game time. So you know what? I'm starting to go off boxing to two-time ex-world champion against a YouTuber. Yeah, Anthony Joshua against Jake Paul. I have done a video on it. I have done a video on it. Yeah, are you good? I'm good. Yeah, a couple of fights. Yeah, I'll probably watch the highlights on the way home, to be honest. But yeah, chat, this is the Premier League table. I wanted to deep this and think. I know a lot of you watch it back on the playbacks and obviously if you can make the streams. Do you guys think Arne Slot should be sacked before Christmas if Liverpool are more than 5 points off the top four? Because right now we're only 1 point. Well, we're technically level. If it goes to a correlation spot, so if fifth become correlation, we will get Champions League. So right now, the only thing that's just not gone in our favour is goal difference. So we are joint fifth. I know we're eighth in the league, but at the same time, we're joint fifth. You know, but obviously people will look at it as, no, you're in 8th place. Cool. I've been deep in it. Been looking at our fixtures lately. And I'm thinking, do you know what? It would be an embarrassment. An embarrassment if Liverpool didn't. So up until for the end of this year, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, sorry. 1, 2. So you got 9 games from now to the end of this year, I think. I genuinely think Liverpool should be winning 7 out of those 9. Not only do Liverpool have to win 7 out of those 9 games, right? I actually think we should, because Nottingham Forest, with all due respect, I know we're crap. We should be beating Nottingham Forest quite easily. PSV in the Champions League, again, I can't stress this enough. We need to win because of the Champions League qualification. Now, you're looking at the top 8, the teams that are above us. Olympiacos against Madrid, you'd expect Madrid to win. Newcastle, Marseille, maybe a draw or a win. PSG, Spurs, hopefully somehow a draw so then we can leapfrog them. Man City will beat Leverkusen. Inter versus Atleti, we can close the gap on them. And then Bayern Arsenal, we probably want that to be a draw. So they'll both go to 13 points. We win, we go to 12. We've absolutely massively closed on that gap. However, I'm looking at our fixtures. Every 3 days we're playing football. I'm intrigued to see how Arne Slot in particular is going to tackle this, because we saw him tackle the Carabao Cup, Aston Villa and Manchester City and Real Madrid. And you could see a massive difference when Arne Slot particularly just doesn't rate that kind of game, that kind of fixture, that competition. Quite obviously didn't rate the Carabao Cup. And I'm looking back on the Carabao Cup now, and I'm absolutely seething that we actually lost that game. Because, let me tell you why I'm absolutely mad that we actually ended up losing. Is pure and simply because we lost against Manchester City. I set the standards. If we had won the 2 games in the Premier League and the Champions League, cool. You can make the argument that Liverpool are back. You've kept 3 wins out of 3 against 3 very good oppositions, 2 of them being clean sheets as well. You've also closed the gap on Arsenal. You made progress in the Champions League. Yes, it would be nice to be in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. However, I'm not going to overly complain. Yeah, and I've actually just seen that. I'm going to make a video on it before I go. I've just seen that. Yes, that's big, that. And Nottingham Forest, the 19th. Liverpool should be winning. PSV should be winning. West Ham should be winning. Sunderland. What's Sunderland's away form this season? They've won 2 out of 5, lost 2, drawn 1. Cool. Our home form, we're 8th. 4 wins out of 1. So we've been very good at home this season. So no matter what, Liverpool should be beating Sunderland. And that should be 3 Premier League wins in a row. And a Champions League win. Leeds, Inter, Brighton, Tottenham, Wolves and Leeds, all the way up until New Year's Day, Liverpool Football Club should be winning. But I'll tell you as to why I don't think we will. Because I do think we are going to see more results against Manchester City. More teams that are able to sit up against us in a mid-block with high intensity, a good enough press to press past our midfield, beat our fullbacks. I'm looking at our games. In my opinion, the Brighton game, I think, will be the hardest from now until the end of this year. Because we know the way that Brighton can play football, the way they can play out from the back. So they can get out of situations very easily against this sort of Liverpool side. The way they're able to press on the ball, they work hard on the ball. I think that Brighton game is going to be the toughest all the way up until Christmas. Other than that, Liverpool on paper, should be winning. I've seen people saying, yeah, this is an easy run on paper, we'll go on a run. You say that, right? You say that. For my losses, you're telling me that Liverpool shouldn't be winning at least half of these games. Should be beating Galatasaray. Like, we shouldn't be getting slapped. Man United, we should be picking up something. But I'm confident. Also, has there been any rumours about Arne Slot going into Dubai 8:15 on Wednesday night? Wild, I know. We are on a horrific run. We will get bullied at Leeds. Yeah, away from home, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we set up differently, play differently when we're away from home, because teams come at us differently. That's why I'm looking at the home games. From now to the end of this year, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 9. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 away games and what? 5 home games. Liverpool should be winning all their home games. Sorry, I don't care if we're in crap form, if we're dog crap, whatever. We should be winning all our home games. I'm looking at our away games. West Ham. If we don't beat Forest and West Ham, I think you will see a lot more slot outers, because if you somehow lose to West Ham and Forest, literally, if Bournemouth win a game, they'll go above us. So literally, if we don't win the next 2, we can go to 13th, which you'd expect. Brighton and Brentford could be a draw if they win both 1 games. Crystal Palace will definitely win a game. Bournemouth will definitely win a game. So if we don't win our next 2, we're definitely sinking straight to 10th. And probably 11th or 12th. Yo, that's dark, man. When you actually look at it and deep it, that's actually dark. Big up CJ in the chat. Everyone, my brother. That's actually dark, chat. And like I said, we're in relegation based off the last couple. And by the way, Leeds have picked up a point in their last 6. So if you do it off the last 6 matches, Liverpool are actually 19th. They're actually 19th. If Wolves would have had at least 1 win, we would be rock bottom of the last 6 games. Deep, but we're actually 19th based off the last 6 games. I know it says we're 18th of the last 5, but Leeds picked up a draw before they lost to Tottenham. So we're actually 6th. And bearing in mind, we lost to Palace the week before the Chelsea game. So yeah, we're beyond 6th. Yeah, man. It's looking peak. It's looking peak. Is there a world where Everton can go above us? Oh no. Who's Everton got in the next 2 matches? Man United and Newcastle. To be honest, I back them to probably take something. If Everton go above us, I swear to fucking God, I swear, if we allow Everton to go above us nearly halfway into the Premier League season, we're about 8 games away, and we allow Everton Football Club to go above us, and Liverpool are like 12th, that's when I think that's for me. I think it'd be a lot of people's knocking on point. The fact that you've allowed to also go beyond mid-table and allow Everton Football Club to go above us would be genuinely, diabolically a joke. Slot has tried new things, though. Slot has tried new things. This narrative that Slot hasn't, he has. But when Slot has, sorry, I got the hiccups. When he has tried to change things up and play differently, do you know what happens? He says that in his press conferences. I don't like playing that way. He's literally admitted it. Chat, go and watch these press conferences. This brother has literally admitted it on many occasions. There is certain styles of plays that he plays. He just plays it to suit the opposition. Genuinely. Ismail, yeah, I'll definitely watch the highlights. We've literally moved 3 points in 12 weeks. Yeah. Our goal difference, we're actually on +1 goal difference right now. Just. Yo, chat, what is the record? No, I'm going to go on this topic, but what is the record for a team to start Premier League season and how many games for them to not get a draw? Because I swear Tottenham broke the record. Am I tripping? It was either 18-19 or 19-20. One of those two seasons, Tottenham didn't draw a game for months. And I think they ended the season on like 2 draws. Like, mad. So, let me, 1 sec. Oh, God. Yeah, bless up to everyone, man. Let's get these likes hit on the channel. If you haven't already done so. We're now 2 subscribers away on the boxing channel, which is really good. 1 sec. There we go. I'll react. You okay? Yeah, I'm doing good, lads. If we lose to Forest, he has to get. I hear it. How long are you going to give him? Look, like I've said on many streams, I've still not changed my mind. I'm giving on a slot. It's, again, I don't want to sound like a top red. Oh, you're a top red. You never want to out the manager. You're just super positive. No. Nope. I will decide when I decide. Like I said, for example, I know a lot of people will be slot out if they lose against Forest and West Ham because of where they are, respectfully, in the table. If we play those 2 fixtures and we play actually quite good, get really unlucky, then my opinion's going to change. You understand? So it's quite difficult to look at it in that aspect. That's why I think it's better to go by the game-by-game approach. Because if I say I give him till the Inter Milan game, and then we're going to get slapped 3 games on the bounce, 4-0, my opinions are going to change. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why, for me, I'm calculating my time a lot differently. Are you slot out, Josh? Don't mean to worry about footy. Don't mean worry footy about watch our under 18s against Chesterfield. Our cup keeper was atrocious through one in the conceding, giving it away at the back. Ramsey was literally playing a 10. Yeah, I have seen some people talk about it on Twitter. Ike Chan, by the way, I'm going to start doing women's Liverpool watchalongs and Liverpool under 18s, under 21s watchalongs. I'm obviously not going to be doing previews and match reactions to them, but I'm going to start doing more content around that aspect of Liverpool. Kai Gordon scored too. Yo, Kai Gordon still at our club is mad. Big up to Don, I hope you're well. TK cooked. Yeah, I heard. Bless up to everyone in the chat though. 16 likes already. But yeah, chat, talk to me, man. How long are you giving him? How long are you giving him? Because, you know, if there is rumours in January that Liverpool want to, you know, spend money, do you give him the money? Or, this may sound stupid. Look, I've already given my reasons as to why tactically I think he could turn it around. I've already given my reasons as to tactically why I think he'll turn it around. However, I do think I would rather give him to the end of the season. And I've got a feeling everyone's now gonna come from like, oh my god, wait, what? You're giving him the season? You're deluded. Nope, I actually would. You have that calm. So you actually have something unique about you I can't describe. Thank you. You are a calm beauty about you. Thank you. Unlike Touchline, Lord and Grace speaks for itself. Oh my god. Arsenal fans, you wish I had a striker. Yeah, bro. I'm not even thinking about the title race, chat. I will be honest with you. I'm not even thinking about Arsenal right now. Look, there's no point me thinking about them when Liverpool can't win back-to-back games in the Premier League. So, yeah. I think it'd be stupid to do so, if I'm being truly honest. Big up, lad. Reacts has a lover boy trim. What is a lover boy trim? You know, people say tall, dark, and handsome, and they say, I know you got the pretty boy look. I know this could go real left, but what actually puts you in the category of a pretty boy look, of this, and that? No, like real talk. Do you know when people say, you're a pretty boy? Oh, you've got this. You're tall, dark, and handsome. Like, what classes you to be in that category? Like, I've always thought pretty boy look was basically nice eyes and no beard. I always thought that was the case. Although people just say I look like Harvey Elliott, which, fair enough. Me personally, I don't really see it. They probably say it because of my hair. I mean, yeah. I mean, chat, you should see my hair when it's actually done up on a night out. Then I'll understand if you actually say I look like Harvey Elliott. If you think I look like Harvey Elliott on the daily, then I personally don't understand it. True reacts. Is that actually what it means then? Fair enough. Yeah, Arsenal, man. Fuck Arsenal. You guys want Gnabry? Oh, bruv. I have seen, yes. Who tweeted it? Was it Indy Carla? He said this, LFC ready to make bold moves, Liverpool submit a transfer fee. He then said, I think earlier today. Oh no, was it him? Was it him who said it? Oh no, it was this guy, wasn't it? Was it this dude? Buying can sell. Where is it? I've just realised I didn't spell his name right, but Liverpool and Bayern Munich have Serge Gnabry on the radar. He's available for free transfer. However, the winger's current wages. Honestly, nah. Sorry, not for me. I think he's apparently had a really good season for Bayern. Again, just not for me, chat, if I'm being truly honest. I think Liverpool can do far much more better than Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry. You're telling me we can't do better? Real talk. You're telling me Liverpool cannot do better than Serge Gnabry. Even Gnabry links. What do you mean? He's cooking at 10 to be fair. Big up the chat. Big up Zero Talks. What time are you going live, Zia, bro? Yeah, apparently. Zia, do you rate this dude? Christian Falk. You know, how old is Serge now? Serge Gnabry. Because he feels like he's been around for time. He's 30. No way. What's buying? Well, how much is he on? In terms of our currency, how much is he on a week? At Bayern, he is on what? 365,000 euros. Chat, that's about 300 grand a week. No way Liverpool are paying that. He is on a lot, yeah. Christian Fulk has been asked a lot. Hold. Yeah, Zia, funny enough, mate, I actually don't want him at my club. I actually thought Gnabry's not a bad player. But for me, really? What's his stats this season? He's on 4 goals, 3 assists, respected. Nothing in champs, and nothing in the FPL Pokal. And he scored two goals in the qualifiers. Just not for me. And not you, Reacts. Who then? Yeah, me personally. Who the hell are you? Yo, Zia, put that guy in a timeout, yeah. Put him in a timeout. Who the hell's that flipping freak, bruv? Chat, leave Zia alone, man. It'd be a good IMO, yeah, but CJ, but the thing is, though, have you seen my brother's wages? Have you seen my brother's wages? Ain't no way I'm paying that. Ain't no way am I paying nearly 300 grand a week for a footballer that wouldn't even start at Liverpool. It'd be pretty stupid in my opinion. But yeah, chat back on topic. How long are you? Jurgen Klopp apparently is back as a pundit. Jurgen Klopp is a pundit. I don't know if that means you'd be doing, I don't know, Liverpool coverage, or it's probably Bundesliga. Mad. Um, yeah, chat. By the way, I saw this at Liverpool. Believe Konate, one of the highest earners of the club. Rubbish. You guys who don't know this, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is training with Arsenal right now. By the way, Harvey Elliott needs 5 more appearances to activate the 35 mil buy option to be triggered. I can't lie, man. I would recall him and get him somewhere else because it's just not gone well from Aston Villa, is it? Yeah, it will be Bundesliga. So many people are saying it now. I don't know what you're on about. Question reacts. Is Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Dybala all timers? Yes, obviously. Obviously, they're all timers, mate. They're some of the best Messi's the GOAT. Obviously, Messi is an all timer, my guy. Come on. Um, but yeah, bless up the chat. Neymar isn't on it. Yes, he is. Come on. Neymar is on the conversation. What we doing here? Obviously, Neymar's on it. But I wanted to react to something. I did want to react to a couple of clips. Simon Jordan talks about Liverpool in a crisis. I wanted to react to it.
Jordan and Martin Keown, we're live in TalkSport. As always, we're live on your telly as well.
Can you guys
find us
hear it?
on
Let me know.
Samsung, LG, Fire TV, Apple TV, Chromecast, Android, Google TV, even Prime Video. Wherever you want to watch us, you will find us. And many of you are doing just that. So much to get through in this international break. There's going to be a fair amount of pondering being done by a lot of people at a lot of clubs. Newcastle being one, their away struggles continued. They failed to bounce back from last week's poor showing at West Ham. They lost 3-1 at Brentford. Newcastle have only won 4 league games away from home this calendar year, the last of which came in April. Eddie, Newcastle, what is going on? And what is going on at Liverpool? Is it over before it can really get started? Liverpool's title defence in a game billed as a battle of the contenders. Did we see a tepid wave of the white flag from the defending champions Liverpool? 03717223344. May as well get right into this right now. Kenny, big Liverpool fan. King Kenny, good morning. What's your take on what's going on with your club?
Good morning, boys. Never mind, Newcastle's away form and ours is shocking. And that's the biggest concern for me. I always base a good team on a solid defence. At home, but not too bad with all our fans behind us. But they can't rely on us all the time because we're getting done over time and time again.
Why, Kenny? Why?
Who knows? I mean, I heard man say before, I didn't say Buchanan, there's no protection in the back four.
There is no protection of the back four. Chat, I really wish I could show highlights of Liverpool. I really wish. Because genuinely, the amount of times, every fucking game, right, we see, why's the camera doing that? We see Liverpool do this. So when Liverpool are building out from the back as a possession-based back three, right, how many times can Virgil van Dijk, Kanate, and Kirkesh see our midfield? No wonder we struggle to play out from the back. And I was watching some of our highlights yesterday from a defending ass point of view. And I was watching it a lot more. Bruv. Exactly. Excuse me, chat. Genuinely, yeah, again, that's actually throwing me off. For God's sake, Kyle and bruv. Genuinely, chat. I genuinely think the first thing that Liverpool should be trying to fix is the midfield protection. Because at least that way, if we actually fix the midfield protection to some extent, we'd actually probably be able to play out through the middle a lot. You're kidding. You know the amount of things that we could fix by fixing the midfield is insane. Because we'll be able to play out from the back a lot more. Because we'll actually be able to play direct through the centre part of the pitch. Because our midfielders aren't so high up the pitch. You're not having Kanate and Virgil van Dijk having to constantly spray long balls or play balls out to the fullbacks to then be able to carry it up the pitch. If we can fix the midfield, Gravenberch in them, man, we're actually fixing a couple of problems. Because I actually think on a slot, and I'm actually questioning the mentality. Does Slot want to fix it? Does he, though? Because he knows reverting back to type works. It gets us points, it gets us results. Reverting back to type. I get it, he doesn't want to play that. But we're in a situation where, yes, I am seeing the chat. I'm going to catch up with the chat once. I'm obviously not going to read the chat when I'm halfway through a sentence. However, if we can work on those issues, we will naturally improve. And again, I'm going to go back to the question of the mentality of Slot. Do you guys question Slot's mentality? Because if he's saying in press conferences, he doesn't want to play that style of play, but it gets his results. But he wants to revert back to play when that's not getting his results. Times like that, you're going to have to question the mentality. And I can't remember who it was. I wish I could remember. It was a YouTuber that I was watching the other day talking about Liverpool. And he was talking about the mentality of that. And I thought that was a really good point to bring up. Right, let me catch up with the chat because I know the messages are coming in. Where did I get to? People have forgotten about Nine Golan. Yeah, Nine Golan's the streets won't forget. Big up. Mr. Thank you. Wesley is doing too much. I don't have blue eyes, Donna. I have green eyes. I have hazel eyes, actually. Is the way this light is set up. If I can set this light up properly, you'll actually see like how hazel my eyes are. Man, I'm depressed hearing about this team, but he still continues to join. I had... What the fuck? Okay, now this is going left. It is going left. Chat, we're on 19 likes. Let's try and get those thumbs hit on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We are literally, I say literally, 56 subs from 2,500. We're aiming to get there very soon. You read the room, bruv. Yeah, hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. Let's get back to this clip.
Well, I tell you what, use your fences. You do your job. You do your job first. Start putting things on other people. So I don't know where it's going wrong, but something's not right. We are wise open away from home, and that's a big concern for me.
That's a good point, Kenny. Martin, do you want to take Kenny on that? He's saying about your defender.
Kenny,
like Van Dijk, Kanati, do your jobs first.
Yeah, of course. Win your headers, win your battles, but then you've got to have that protection in front. And I think where Gravenberch was the sitter, McAllister was one side and Soboslai the other, was a better formation for them in front. And Kanate started the season particularly poorly. Looked like his fitness wasn't quite where it should be. And people just tested that, and they've been asked questions. Kirkez came in at left back. Alexander Arnold gone. Obviously, I think Bradley is an outstanding talent, but he's probably not quite ready yet for the Premier League. And they've been found out because they don't have really that screen in front. Salah does nothing really defensively for his team right now.
Salah's never done nothing. There's never been a problem before, don't Matt? No, what I mean? We've been okay on that front. I just don't know. Obviously, you know, we can all have a go to the field. You'll always have the defender's back because you're the defender. But for me, Canate is all over the place. You know, French international, he's got to look at himself big time. Obviously, Van Dijk seems to be struggling a little bit because he's trying to look after them. It's just a conundrum for Liverpool. And we were all looking forward to this season. We've just won the title and made up. We've got some great players in. Obviously, unfortunately, the lads that went, they decided to go. But go.
The £15 million Lotto jackpot must be won this Saturday. Lotto. It could be you.
Players, by all accounts, be placed.
Kenny, are you still in this? It's not over yet, though.
You know what, Wesley? I was actually having I'm just...
Would you tell me this morning that you're still very much in the title race?
We're only in it because it's November. Points-wise tells me that we're not. But obviously, I'm looking at the calendar. It's November. Give it a go. My main concern now is not winning the league. Well, it's getting in for staying in the Champions League because obviously, then, mates, we love all them as well.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to win the league.
Yeah.
Make sure our season still progresses till at least March, April, May. We give it a go.
Yeah, Kenny, what a good call from you. Thank you so much. I wonder what Luke thinks. Another big Liverpool fan. Luke, do you agree with Kenny?
Yeah, if I'm honest, boys, I think top four is looking a bit of a struggle at the minute. After everything that I've seen, okay, we're doing all right in the Champions League, which is still something that's good to hang on to. But I haven't got much hope for top four. We've got a good little run of games next, some easier fixtures, but it just doesn't look good at all.
Yeah. Well, what's it down to? I mean, if you could put your finger on one thing, I mean, where is it not going well for you, and why is it not going well? I know it would take probably an age, but can you sum it up for me in a few sentences, Luke?
Me personally, I think from watching the previous games, I think the team's really missing Alisson at the minute. He's a very, very key part.
I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm not using Alice as an excuse because Mamadashvili's been good since coming in. He's had what, one poor game?
Yeah, defence a couple of times. I'm thinking, wow, Alisson would have saved that. And
Please, Luke, explain to me what saves Alisson would have made. Yes, Alisson is naturally better than Mamadashvili. Yes, he would naturally improve and bolster our defence in terms of the confidence and the cohesion and the IQ and the communication. However, please tell me what goals Alisson would have been like, yes, he definitely saves.
I don't know. I think
That's just scapegoating that.
Of different players. Things have been things are being tried, I think, and it's not like, right, let's go for this one thing. It's like, right, we'll try this week, we'll try this that week, and there's no set. This is Liverpool at the minute. It's all a bit up in the air.
The identity's gone a bit. Luke, thanks for that. Matthew, let's squeeze you in. What's your take on this morning? I mean, did we see something of a waving of the white flag yesterday by your team?
Where do you start? You could be here till 11 o'clock tomorrow. But for me, my main points is it's the recruitment. They need to have a look at themselves. It's like, and I've asked this to like Simon, as obviously we're in a club. Who in the right mind decides to pay best part of 200 million on 2 number 9s?
Sorry, Matthew. This isn't a dig at you show, or the dig at the people that calls in to talk sport. However, what I have got to say is, look at the recruitment. Matthew, did you mention the recruitment 2 months ago? No, sorry, 3 months ago, when we signed Ekitike and Alexander Isak. No, you was probably running around your fucking tin pot bedroom, right? Doing the fucking... Actually, I was going to say that, but then I thought, well, that would have been clipped, right? You was probably running around your bedroom thinking, yo, we signed Isak, yo, we signed Ekitike, yeah, we're winning the fucking quad. No. Let's not blame this on the recruitment, because when we signed these players, he was gassed, he was happy we signed them. What was he supposed to do? We sold Darwin Núñez, so we naturally had to bring a striker in. We naturally knew we had to bring in a striker in, so that's 2 strikers. Bless up, forever our number 20, or forever Premier League champion, forever rest in peace, Diogo Jota. We had to bring in another player. Due to circumstances, I think we would have brought Ekitike last summer if Newcastle wasn't trying to get him. There was other clubs trying to get him. That's what top club does. When you want a footballer at your club, yes, when you want a footballer at your club and another club tries to get him, and you got the mentality, you'll go and get that player because it's about standards in the transfer market. So this narrative of look at the recruitment was all sat here gassing ourselves because it was one of the best transfer winners of all time. In fact, it's been fantastic business. Let's not do this narrative of it's not even like they've been poor. Ekitike has been brilliant, and Alexander Isak really hasn't really been given an opportunity or a chance. So what the fuck is this waffle about? Oh my days! Excuses, man. Take accountability and look how it's gone wrong on the pitch.
Absolutely bizarre. If you look at last season, Liverpool had 5 going for 3. Obviously, we know what happened with Jota, but them players, Diaz, Gakpo...
Yeah, and you wanted Darwin Núñez out.
With the exception of Salah, he expects to play. Them 4, they're happy to be rotated.
Yeah, but Matthew, be honest with me. When you got Isak, when you got Ekitike, were you not jumping about celebrating the fact?
Well, Isak, you can't knock his performance levels for obviously and his goals for Newcastle. Unbelievable. But Liverpool play and have played 4-3-3. Like most teams, how many other teams have...
Newcastle, funny enough, play 4-3-3, so you've clearly not watched Newcastle.
2 top number 9. Real Madrid don't even have that. Neither do Bayern Munich. No one has. So what I'm saying now is, Ekitike's playing. If Isak's, then he comes off, and then Isak, it's never going to work. And the problem now you've got, if you look at that front 3, appreciate they've got older, but no one's attacking and defending from the front. You've got Salah, you've got Ekitike, you've got Gakpo, and you've got Wirtz.
Yeah, but Matthew, are you telling me the reason for the drop-off is because you've got too many options going forward?
That's just BS. If you think I'll drop off... Our problem is not scoring goals. Liverpool Football Club will always... I can't make this clear enough. We will always score goals. The attack isn't the fucking problem. It's the defense, it's the structure, it's the style of play, it is the midfield, it's how we set up, it's how we build up from the back, it's how our wing backs go forward and go back. That is what is wrong. How do people not understand and see? There has been enough games this season to understand and tell where it's going wrong. It is not going wrong because we signed Ekitike and Alexander Isak. What a load of... Sorry, excuse my language. Fucking shit am I hearing?
Well, the problem is
Absolute rubbish analogy.
The balance is not there.
I mean,
Because if
not
you look at
analogy.
Liverpool's recruitment in the last couple of years, in 2023, they were trying to buy Caicedo and Lavia.
Yeah.
Never got either. 24, they were linked with Zuma Mendy. So how come in the last two transfer windows, Liverpool don't even go near a holding midfielder? They spent money like going out of fashion.
Okay. Matthew, listen, thanks for the points you've made.
How did Liverpool go near a midfielder? Because we was all happy with Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz, Curtis Jones as our midfielders. Everyone in the Liverpool fan base agreed the midfield was the last of the priority. It was the fullbacks, defender, and attackers.
I mean, Simon, is this where we come to a point that as an owner you can't really win? They bring in Ekitike. Wow, what a sign.
Well, you can't.
They bring in Isak. God.
McDelivery?
I'm in. Yeah, well, fancy.
You can't win.
There's nothing quite like a McDelivery. You in?
We got him too.
It's not an owner conversation, is it? It's the football manager and the director of football conversation. I don't quite understand the logic of that particular observation. I mean, they've got holding midfield players that are operating at a very relatively high level. So, did they need to be replaced? I think he's talking about where disproportionately they've paid so much money for strikers, but they haven't then bought a central defender. But do they need haven't got. Yes, I think they did. Gahey was a player they tried to sign on the large transfer. Yeah, but they're like it's kind of like you buy best in class for all of the positions, and they've gone overboard with the centre forwards. And
they're two forwards.
Isak's not playing.
Two forwards, one lost from tragedy and one lost because he wasn't good enough in Nunes. So they had two players to replace, and for whatever reason, they felt that those two players should be Ekitike and Isak.
Thanks. I sometimes credit Mr. Jordan, right? But Jordan is actually speaking somewhat level of facts. How do people not understand and see it?
Which particular point do you now look at the manager and go, okay, well, you inherited a really good squad. You won the league and got all the plaudits. Now you've got to do something better than you're doing now, because you've been given an embarrassment of riches. I think Lucas Diaz is a big miss for them. I think he worked very hard for the side and gave you the balance that the Salah doesn't do on the other side of the field. Like the caller said, Martin makes the point that Salah isn't working hard defensively, but he never has done. It's never been a problem before. So something else has been lost in the side. And again, your old manager talked about Fabian Wirtz being a player that was they insisted upon having in a certain role. The player insisted upon being in that role, and ultimately it's broken up the shape of Liverpool's side. They'll regain their poise if you can beat Real Madrid in midweek.
Well, I think
top of the La Liga, going pretty well themselves. Then you can overcome the challenges.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
But it's away from home, isn't it? Where you need to dig into a game, you need to press high, you need to be there, difficult to beat, edgy.
I think it's difficult. I think it's different losing to Man City than it has been against some of the results we've seen previously. I think the most disturbing performance of them all was against Crystal Palace. Not because it's my side, but because Crystal Palace ripped them a new one. And the manager basically came out with a load of old nonsense.
I wouldn't say Crystal Palace. I would say Brentford.
Territory. Double speak.
I would say genuinely Brentford.
Enton. That's Anton, but with an E. Enton. Good morning. What do you want to tell us?
Good morning, fellas. I just wanted to say, obviously, from listening to the other Liverpool fans, I'm in an agreement with probably half of them, or maybe a third of them, that I think it's over for us now. I think we have to manage our expectations. The defence of the league has not been great. Obviously, certain formations have not been great. So it seems to be a little bit of unrest. But the reality is we have to win the games to be in it, and we're not winning games to be there.
Shall I not react? Chat, should I call into TalkSport one day? I'm going to do it. One day I'm going to call into TalkSport and actually fucking state it. Because you got these man coming at him fucking chatting about it's because we signed Ekitike and Isak. What fucking dog shit am I listening to?
So it's just one of them things we just have to manage our expectations now. So.
Okay, all right. A bit of a pragmatic call there to finish with from Enton. What about this
fucking Enton?
So I put it to Martin before we hit the break, and I'll put it to you this morning. Are we down to 2? The title race, is it down to 2? Manchester.
Well, I guess we'll see, Jim. But yeah, let me catch up with the chat. Let me catch up with the chat. I don't know where I got to. Elise to Liverpool. Probably not, mate. As of right now. Yeah. You live in Norway. I don't have a clue what you're on about there. Man, Liverpool fans like to cry. You, man. What? So you'd rather me just not state out how bad we are then? Banter aside. Willie Fofana is a baller. My bin has more trophies than us. We will be there when Bayern Munich school you. I've got a feeling, chat, that'll be a draw. At least say Dagger, King Dagger. PSV is a bigger club than Arsenal. Wow. Until we went cheesing and enjoying these tears. Spurs got the Europa League heritage. Then the Asana. You hired another hotel. Enjoy the downfall. Okay, mate. I want to call in to this show because you chat so much Wes. Well, I'll give you the StreamYard link if you want it. I'll give you the StreamYard link if you want it then. But we talk about Arsenal and trophies here. But yeah, chat, I have got to get ready to go to London. I am off into London for the weekend for the boxing. So, who shall we raid? Because I need to get ready to go. Who is live? Fozzie's live. I see. Even Zia talks. He's live as well. Views. Oh wait, he's just ended his stream. You know what, chat? We're gonna give another Liverpool content creator. Are you going to date in London? No, I'm surprisingly not. I'm not going to be meeting up with Touchline to date in London. No, because I'm pretty sure he's got a girlfriend as well. So just same as me. So surprisingly, no. I can't make it clear enough. I've been to Croydon once and probably never again. But yeah, chat, we're going to go and raid Fozzie. Make sure you go and show Fozzie some love. Slap up the likes. Subscribe on your damn way out. Bless up to everybody. Take care. Big weekend. Isn't Touchline your boyfriend? Donna, shut up. No. Fucking hell. Yeah, slap up the likes. How many likes are we in? 23 likes. Yeah, bless up to everyone, man. Subscribe to the boxing channel as well. The link is pinned in. We are literally on 28 subs. So, yeah, bless up to everybody. Take care, and I'll see you. Where in London are you going? Surprisingly, Don, I probably won't tell you that because you'll probably end up stalking me. But, yeah, bless up to everybody. Slap a like, subscribe, raise Fozzie with footyreactstv raid, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, and goodbye. Up the Reds!